I want to go through a bunch of stuff for Black Ops Cold War's Season 5 Reloaded update, gameplay releasing, some trailers, surprise release dates, all of the multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone content we're expected to see. A lot of stuff to go through here in today's video. If you guys are new and would like to subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate that. And be sure to drop a like on the video as well. Let's start off first with the expected release date for this mid-Season 5 update. The midpoint of Season 5 is Thursday, September 9th, as we've been saying. This again is the exact midpoint of the season, so Treyarch doesn't have to release the update on this day specifically, but usually the midpoint is a good indicator for when a mid-season update will arrive, and we're actually less than 2 weeks away from that date. So for most seasons, we would already have some type of early teasers or announcement for the update. This time around, most of the focus, as you guys know, is on Vanguard, multiplayer, campaign, all that good stuff. And even though there's a bunch of cool content being added this season, some new maps, weapons, stuff like that, it's nothing that requires a bunch of marketing anyway. That being said, however, we should still see some type of reveal of this new update. So next Thursday, September 2nd, it's very likely we will see the first gameplay trailer for this new season, possibly a new roadmap as well. Usually, the roadmap releases on the Monday before the new update releases, but for Season 5, as you guys saw, it was on a Thursday, which was really weird. Maybe that's their new schedule. They're going to do roadmaps right alongside the gameplay trailer. So again, this Thursday, we should see that here. And that would, of course, indicate that the season would be releasing exactly 1 week later on Thursday, September 9th, as we talked about. Now, the only conflict of interest here with the release of this mid-season update is that week, you have the multiplayer reveal on Tuesday, September 7th, which is a really big day, huge live stream, a bunch of stuff, and then the first weekend of the beta for Vanguard starts on Friday, September 10th. It seems like a bit too much to have a new Cold War update release in the middle of all of this Vanguard marketing. Call of Duty might want to just focus on Vanguard as much as possible, and having this mid-season update, even if it's a smaller update than usual, that could still distract from things. So maybe they could just do a surprise drop for Season 5 Reloaded this upcoming week. Tomorrow on Monday or Tuesday, we could see the gameplay trailer, the roadmap, and later this week on Thursday, September 2nd, we could see the full release of this update, which does make a bit of sense here. We do have a bit of a break between all of the stuff happening with Vanguard right now. This upcoming week, there's nothing planned for Vanguard. The week after that is the multiplayer reveal and the beta, but this upcoming week, Monday, August 30th through Friday, September 3rd, it's nothing. So it would kind of be a perfect week to have a bit of Cold War Season 5 marketing, the numbers event, which we'll talk about, and stuff like that. So keep an eye out. I still think it could be the week after during the Vanguard marketing, but I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever to see a surprise drop of this update at some point this week. Now to go through some DLC we're going to see in this new update. We have from Naticos here, the SAI, or the Psy melee weapon. This should be one of the next melee weapons we see in Season 5 Reloaded, and apparently might be a part of the numbers event. Treyarch said themselves that we would be getting a specific new melee weapon a part of this event, so this is most likely what we're seeing here. And I don't know how that ties into the numbers event specifically. Is it just a cool melee weapon? Does it have some relation to Mason? We don't really know yet. But here is some gameplay of the Psy melee weapon, but in Battlefield 5. I'm just showing you guys this just to give you guys an idea as to how it might look in Call of Duty, as these games are kind of relatively similar. But overall, it seems pretty cool. Nothing too special, just another melee weapon added to the game. We also have the Henry Carbine rifle that will be added at some point very soon. An axe melee weapon as well, which maybe they'll save for the launch of Season 6, but maybe we'll get 2 melee weapons in the Reloaded update, which would be kind of crazy. There's also some info about a hammer and sickle melee weapon, which unfortunately seems like it was just some code for the mace, which was already added to the game. And I don't know, it would be kind of cool to have a hammer and sickle, or maybe just a sickle melee weapon in general, especially for zombies, to bring back some BO1 Ascension vibes. Maybe they could just add it to a zombies map and not have it in multiplayer, maybe for the DLC 4 map, maybe for Outbreak. Let me know down below, how do you guys feel about that? That could be pretty cool. We're also expected to see the release of Zoo from BO1 in Cold War multiplayer. Other than that, we don't have any other leaks for new original MP maps. Echelon was the last map that we've had for a while now. We've had that info leaked gameplay for so many months now. That map finally released, but other than that, we don't know what else Treyarch have planned for original MP content. We know there were talks about Plaza and Yemen from Black Ops 2 being remade into Cold War. We've had info for a while now about Jungle Summit and Firing Range being added to Cold War as well, but nothing on new original maps for Season 5 Reloaded. Zoo, maybe one more remake, maybe a new map, but again, doesn't seem like it's going to be a big update, so we might not get much of anything in terms of MP content. I could honestly see them saving a lot of this new MP content for the last season in Cold War. Season 6 expected to release in the middle of October, after all of the Vanguard MP hype and between the Zombies hype as well, so we'll see what happens with that very soon. Some new operators for Black Ops Cold War have leaked out as well, Mason and Ghostface. So we've theorized about Mason being added to the game for a while now, a fairly important character, iconic character in the storyline, and with the numbers event coming up very soon, it makes perfect sense to have a really cool new Mason operator skin in the game. Now, Ghostface, of course, makes a lot more sense for Season 6, some type of Halloween event. This event will also most likely tie into the upcoming Vanguard Zombies reveal, which Treyarch said is going to be around Halloween time, so that's going to be super, super cool. I'll make a separate video talking about what we might see for that Halloween event. Will it be similar to the Haunting of Verdansk? Will it be within Cold War Zombies this time instead of within Warzone? A lot of cool stuff on that, but again, Ghostface will most likely be a part of that Halloween event next season. Now, for Season 5 Reloaded, we're also going to see the numbers event in this game. There were a ton of audio quotes that leaked out about this event. It's pretty much Stitch talking to us in a really eerie, mysterious voice. No one knows exactly how this is going to play out, if there's going to be unique modes in Cold War and Warzone related to the event, or will it just be random challenges with minimally changed existing modes with the numbers themed to them? We'll see how that is very soon, but it sounds really cool, mysterious. From Stitch's quotes, it sounds like a really interesting event. But for Zombies, we have some leaks to go through here, some new content we're expected to see in the mid-season update, but I want to start off by saying set your expectations low for the mid-season update in terms of this type of content from Zombies. Right now, there's a lot of focus on Vanguard. The alpha just ended. You have the multiplayer reveal coming up, 2 weekends of the Vanguard beta. Treyarch are probably also working and developing on Vanguard Zombies content right now, so there's no way we're getting any type of major update for Zombies. We've talked about the possibility of a third Outbreak Easter egg quest being added, which may sound kind of crazy, as a lot of you guys who watch my channel don't really like Outbreak, or at least don't prefer it to the round-based maps, but it makes sense because, for one, it could act as a prologue into DLC 4, just how the second Outbreak Easter egg was the matterzx prologue, but also, Outbreak overall is very popular. Treyarch did say that about half the community enjoy the mode and are playing the mode, so they definitely want to continue to expand and evolve Outbreak. A third Easter egg quest just makes sense, considering the amount of work Treyarch has to do, though, with Vanguard DLC 4. I could easily see Outbreak as a mode, for one, being carried over into Vanguard along with the round-based content, but also, more importantly, that third Outbreak Easter egg could very well be something that they had planned for Season 5 Reloaded in Cold War Zombies, but instead will bring into Vanguard, maybe for the launch of the game. I would be fine with that, honestly. I'm not in a rush to play the new Outbreak Easter egg. I'm not mad that it may release a bit later than we had originally thought, but it's going to be fun. It'll come out. I'll play it, have some fun. Not a big deal there, so I don't mind waiting whatsoever. And realistically, for Season 5 Reloaded, we're going to get only a couple of new Outbreak regions, maybe a new objective. There's been a bunch of leaked gameplay of Armada as an Outbreak map, which should be the next Outbreak region we see in this game. This is actually so cool and might be a bit interesting than before. The map layout is really unique and interesting for this map, and having Outbreak objectives on this type of map might actually change things up for Outbreak players and people who don't really like Outbreak. A lot of the Outbreak maps, they are different regions, they're cool, but they really have the same layout in a sense. This is completely different. If you have it across all 3 ships, all 3 boats, it could be really cool having to cross the ships. Having more of a close quarters vibe to the map could be pretty cool as well. So we'll see what happens here. Seems like a really sick region. And we've also had leaked gameplay of Outbreak on other maps like Crossroads, and even normal 6v6 multiplayer maps like Miami. You'll see that up on screen. Now, for the 6v6 maps, you were able to load up Outbreak onto these maps. These were just glitches in the game, but I could definitely see them still implementing a bunch of these maps into Outbreak. It's probably really easy to do, probably cool regions as well, a bit more of a close quarters vibe. Again, sometimes the Outbreak regions do seem really big for no reason, and sometimes it seems like you have this expansive map, and most of the time, you're only on 10% of the map itself. So maybe having smaller MP maps could be something they try out. So let me know your opinions on that down below. And for normal zombies content around base maps, stuff like that, stuff a majority of the community is really concerned about, there's just no way we're getting any of that for this mid-season 5 update. As I've said before, there was a leak from Tom Henderson that pretty much said we would get DLC 4 in September. Now September is season 5 reloaded. Season 6 is going to release in October. So clearly here he had his dates a bit mixed up. Again, it's not too far off. Beginning of October, September, it's pretty close here. There is a scenario, however, that we could have a Firebase Z situation where for Season 1 Reloaded, Firebase Z was announced, but the map itself didn't release until about 3 weeks after Season 1 Reloaded, right before the release of Season 2. For the DLC 4 map, we could have Season 5 Reloaded release either this week, Thursday, September 2nd, or next week, Thursday, September 9th. That will be the reveal of DLC 4. It'll be on the Reloaded roadmap. It won't release on that day, but it'll give us an in-season release date of 2 to 3 weeks later, towards the end of September, after all of the Vanguard multiplayer reveal stuff, after the 2 weekends of the Vanguard beta, and then you can finally market and tease this final zombies map. But before the Season 6 release, which is going to be around the beginning of October, the first or second week of that month. That would be a very likely scenario. Definitely not going to be for the Reloaded update itself, but a little bit after, even before Season 6, we could see that. But more likely than not, this DLC 4 map will be at the launch of Season 6. That's really the main guess here from most people. And the launch of Season 6 is going to be, again, up on screen, beginning of October. I'll be sure to update you guys once we get more information on this map. But let's go through some Vanguard stuff here very quickly. Someone was playing the alpha this weekend, and they got this pop up on their screen saying that they unlocked the Riot Shield in the game. Could this be leftover code from Modern Warfare 2019 where the Riot Shield was present? Are they actually bringing this back to the game? It wasn't in the alpha clearly, but it could be in the actual final version of the MP. It seems like the Riot Shield is a thing of the past. The general sentiment I've been seeing is that we really don't need the Riot Shield. It's just an annoyance in multiplayer nowadays. It's not needed. Let me know down below, do you want it to return? And there's also a glitch in the Vanguard Alpha that we saw that seemingly revealed a Chrome Mastery camo. This looks really weird. It doesn't look that good. Most people are thinking it was some type of glitch. We're not so sure if the Chrome camo is the top camo in the game. It just wasn't looking that good here, or if this is a glitch entirely and there's no Chrome camo in this game whatsoever. We'll see very soon, but let me know down below, what do you think the top camo is going to be in this game? It's not going to be some type of Dark Ether, Dark Matter, DM Ultra. It's going to be something completely different, some type of cool camo, still World War II vibe probably. Let me know down below. But that's pretty much it here for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know down below if you're hyped for Season 5 Reloaded. It's not going to be much, but it should still be a lot of fun across MP, Warzone, and Zombies. There are 2 videos up on screen that may interest you, so be sure to check one of them out. Really do appreciate it, guys. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I will see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.